Good morning, everyone. I have been away in Orange this weekend, having come off the back of a really potent week last week with a lot of intensity, and completing the week with a lot of clarity. And so in meditation this morning, whilst I had no plan on creating a recording for the Come Home group, there was a feeling to, so here I am. And so I really don't know how this will unfold. I guess it will be, I know it will be a transmission. And it may be a mixture of me speaking directly to you, perhaps me channeling, and perhaps even going into closed eye meditation. I don't really know. But know this for sure, that this is a transmission. So this message is not for everybody in this group, because not everybody is ready to hear this message. Not everybody is ready to integrate this message. So you will know if this message is for you because your body will respond. And your body will respond in a way that is undeniable. There will be no uncertainty. There will be no doubt. There will be no questioning whether this message was for you. You will know that this message is for you. And so the message that I have for you is that you are now being pushed. You are now being pushed to embrace the intensity that has been moving through you, that has been stirring you up, that has been tumbling you around this way and that way, upside down and all the way around, that has overwhelmed you. That has felt very uncomfortable. And that has made you question whether you have the goods, whether you have the capacity, whether you have the power. And it is because you have been questioning yourself in those ways. It is because you have been questioning yourself in those ways that the question is rhetorical. You would not be considering those questions should you not have the capacity or the power or the level of influence or the level of impact that has been inspiring you and also tumbling you around. The innate knowingness that has you consider things that the mainstream do not consider is because you are a channel for that information to find a place on this earth. It would not enter your consciousness should you not be the custodian of this information. In this lifetime. You may wonder why there are things that you know that you have not learned, nor have you read about, nor have you been a conscious student of in this lifetime. There are things that you know that you cannot explain why you know those things. And it is indeed a waste of time and not useful to question whether that knowingness is valid or not. It is no longer useful to delay a level of ownership and certainty around this level of knowingness. It is no longer useful. And you will keep being pummeled around if you continue to delay what it is that you know inside of your heart. Because what you know inside of your heart is information that brings freedom, that brings faith, that brings an omnipotent power into humanity. Because what you know in your heart, you have known for a long time. You have amassed this information over many ages. And it wishes to find a place in your communities, in your craft, in your families, and for some of you globally. It wishes to find a place so do not question whether the information that moves through you and speaks to you, do not question its validity. This is the message that I am transmitting. And in this message, receive a level or a deeper level of integration within your beingness, such that the information that you know is not separate to you any longer. Let this information flood your dreams, flood the way you move, the way you speak. Let the flood of this information free this flood of information into the world in whatever way gives you most joy. And be certain with it, even in your vulnerability. Let there be certainty within your beingness, because that is what is being called for now. And that is the conversation that I was moved to have with you to let yourself be certain with this information, even when you are vulnerable. Let certainty flood your beingness now. Let it flood your neural pathways. Let it rewire the system, the mental system, your physical system, your emotional and energetic system. Let certainty touch every cell. Let it rewire your DNA. So that there is certainty in your movement. The time of being reserved, of holding back, of being polite, considerate, and what you deem to be respectful, that time is over. You fear being arrogant. This is not arrogance, this is certainty. You have judged those who have been arrogant. This is not about being arrogant, this is about being certain. 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 In your own ways, whatever your craft, whatever your work, whatever your focus, whatever your love, whatever your expression, whatever your creation, the thing that glues us here in this group, the common denominator, the bond, is that we have all chosen to come home to a level of connection that's beyond this physical world, that's beyond ourselves, our physical selves, our personality. Because we've chosen that, our intention is good. Whether you may use these words or different words, ultimately, we have a commitment. We've made a commitment to bringing freedom and power and infinite capability into the world. We've made a commitment to making joy be a great provocation. And your authentic expression to be a great provocation. And whether our level of influence is simply in our families, which is not so simple and infinitely powerful, and or whether our level of influence be that it reaches into our communities, or whether our level of influence be that it reaches people globally. We've all made that level of commitment to that reality of joy and freedom and infinite capability. Thank you. So that was my transmission for you this morning. I hope you enjoyed it. Now, I wanted to also let you know that I am running a retreat with my dear friend and abundance activator, Jason Snadden, on the 16th and 17th of August in Brookvale in Sydney. It's a 2-day, full-day retreat. And the purpose of that retreat is found in this transmission. And so there's something that happens when a group of people come together in coherence, and for greater coherence, and for greater clarity, and for greater purpose, and for greater joy and effortlessness and freedom. So if you would like to expand the energy that is with you now on this recording, in this moment, in your lives, and you feel called, you see, that's the piece, right? There is no having to do anything. There is no having to do anything. There's an intuitive call that we live from. And if that intuitive call is here in the conversation that I'm having with you to attend this retreat 16th and 17th of August in Brookvale, Sydney, at the Zen Collective, a beautiful, beautiful location, please message me. Equally, if there is an intuitive call to do greater work with me one-on-one and in a group program over 2 months or a year. You don't even need to know, unless you do know, what your preference is. Again, message me and let's just have a conversation and see where it goes. But do not ignore the intuitive call, because it is a gift to be connected as you are, to have these feelings, to have these knowingness that you are experiencing right now. It is a gift. It is great information. It is great information. Do not ignore it. So thank you for being with me this morning, and I look forward to connecting with you the next time or at one of these opportunities that I've just mentioned. Thank you. Have an amazing week. Bye.